Did you know there's a superfood that can help lower your creatinine levels and heal your kidneys naturally? Imagine transforming your health with just 2 cloves a day. According to recent studies by leading health organizations, including the National Kidney Foundation, garlic has emerged as a powerhouse in kidney health. This superfood is amazing. It helps many patients get diabetes into remission. It is also one of the most powerful natural remedies for blood pressure you can find, and it also helps by reducing the risk for infections. This is why today I want to show you all the most up-to-date info about garlic. We will see how to prepare it to get the benefits, what kind of garlic is the best, and more. So, don't miss out. Watch this entire video because by the end, you'll gain invaluable insights into protecting your kidney health and enhancing your overall well-being. Your kidneys deserve the best care, and it starts right here. Let's dive in. When it comes to garlic, one of the first questions you might have is whether it can help control diabetes. Typically known for lowering blood pressure, reducing bad cholesterol, and even shortening the duration of a cold, garlic's health benefits extend much further. Recently, I've begun recommending garlic or garlic supplements to those looking to improve their diabetes management. Why? Because garlic has an astounding impact on fasting blood sugar levels. Just by incorporating it into their routine, diabetes patients can significantly reduce their fasting glucose levels. I've personally witnessed these results, though it's important to note such improvements usually stem from a combination of factors, not one alone. If you're curious about how much garlic can improve your fasting blood sugar, we need to delve into the medical literature. Studies comparing garlic with the most common diabetes medication, metformin, reveal staggering results. Even at modest doses of garlic extract, patients saw improvements in HbA1c comparable to those on metformin. Remarkable, right? It's crucial to highlight that these studies used odorless garlic supplements, not raw garlic, with daily doses ranging from 300 mg to 1500 mg. Later, we'll explore whether raw garlic or supplements are more effective. Another fascinating aspect of garlic in relation to diabetes is its potential for aiding in weight loss, supported by various studies. Unlike metformin, which operates differently, garlic can complement its effects. Given metformin's kidney-friendly reputation, garlic offers an alternative for reducing dependence on less kidney-safe medications. So, how effective is garlic in lowering blood pressure? Well, garlic is something I often recommend to people dealing with high blood pressure. The reason is straightforward. Common prescriptions like ACE inhibitors and ARBs aren't always well tolerated by those with kidney disease, especially in advanced stages. There's been considerable debate and trials about whether these medications should continue to be prescribed under such circumstances. They also tend to elevate potassium levels in CKD patients, and their side effects depend on dosage. Less is generally better. This is where garlic steps in remarkably. When taken correctly and consistently, garlic proves highly effective against hypertension. It might even allow you to reduce or eliminate at least one of your high blood pressure medications. And this isn't just my opinion. A recent meta-analysis of 12 trials involving 553 people with hypertension showed that garlic can lower systolic and diastolic pressure by an average of 8.3 over 5.5 millimeters of mercury. This reduction rivals that achieved by standard antihypertensive drugs. Imagine a completely natural remedy that could potentially lessen your reliance on medications for diabetes and high blood pressure. It's a win-win. Of course, knowing how to properly incorporate garlic into your routine is key to reaping these benefits. Now, Before we dive into that, let me pose one more question to you all. What is black garlic, and is it better than regular garlic? Black garlic is essentially regular garlic that's been fermented under controlled conditions for several weeks. People love it for its milder, more delicate flavor compared to raw garlic. It also packs more antioxidants than raw garlic, which can be particularly good for kidney health. If you haven't tried black garlic yet, maybe give it a taste to see if it suits your palate. However, black garlic isn't meant to replace regular garlic entirely. The reason is simple: during the fermentation process, garlic loses much of its natural allicin. Now, allicin is key. It's the active compound in garlic known for its health benefits. Black garlic doesn't contain allicin, it's derived from allicin. So, if you're aiming for the kidney health benefits of garlic, stick with the regular kind. Now, how do you use garlic to get all these benefits? Simply cooking with garlic won't fully activate its benefits because allicin forms when fresh garlic is chopped or crushed at least 10 minutes before eating. This process turns allicin into allicin, the compound responsible for garlic's health perks. Here's what I suggest: start with a few cloves or even half a head of garlic. Chop them finely or use a food processor to crush them thoroughly. Then, let the garlic sit for at least 10 minutes before consuming it. For maximum benefit, take it on an empty stomach before breakfast. If garlic causes heartburn, you can eat it with food throughout the day. Garlic also has strong antimicrobial properties, so you can prepare it ahead of time and store it in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. Just remember, its flavor intensifies over time. So, are you using garlic? If not, why? Let me know in the comments. Another important question you might have is, how much garlic should I take? Well, it really depends on what you're aiming for. Garlic has shown it can help in several ways, such as improving blood sugar levels, lowering blood pressure, and even reducing the need for medications. A good starting point could be 2 to 4 cloves per day. It's important to space out your garlic intake throughout the day to keep your blood pressure stable and avoid fluctuations. To customize your garlic intake to your specific needs, consider using a personal health journal. This tool lets you track important markers like blood pressure, glucose levels, weight, and meals. By keeping tabs on these factors, you not only protect your kidneys but also gain insights into what works best for you. Armed with this information, you can have more productive discussions with your nephrologist. Consistently lower blood pressure readings might even lead to a reduced need for blood pressure medications over time. It's a natural approach to supporting kidney health improvement. Let's tackle a crucial question. How can you minimize the side effects of garlic, especially body odor? For some folks, using garlic daily to manage conditions like hypertension or diabetes can bring about a few unwanted effects. First off, there's the risk of heartburn. If you experience this, try taking garlic after a meal rather than on an empty stomach. It might also help to consider antacids, particularly those containing calcium carbonate. Now, the big concern with garlic is the potential for body odor. How can you address this? One strategy is to consume fresh garlic with a source of fats, such as olive oil. This approach is beneficial because olive oil enhances the absorption of allicin, making garlic more effective while possibly minimizing side effects. Another tip is to combine garlic with parsley. Not only is parsley a strong antioxidant, but it's also rich in chlorophyll, which naturally helps neutralize body odor. Another tactic is to chew on a clove, not garlic, immediately after consuming garlic. Swish it around your mouth for about 20 seconds, then rinse and use mouthwash. If these steps don't alleviate the issue, consider reducing your garlic intake. You can still reap the benefits of garlic with a lower dose, significantly reducing side effects. In such instances, supplementing garlic with other natural remedies and lifestyle adjustments can support maintaining healthy blood pressure. Options like magnesium, CoQ10, hibiscus tea, and more have shown effectiveness. For more insights on these remedies, check out my video above and in the description below. Also, as mentioned earlier, you may explore aged or odorless garlic supplements as an alternative approach. So, let's tackle the question, do odorless garlic supplements really have no odor? Well, these supplements are specifically formulated to greatly reduce the body odor associated with garlic. They go through a process that removes or reduces the compounds in garlic responsible for its characteristic smell. It's worth noting that garlic, being a natural food, contains many compounds besides allicin. Top-quality odorless garlic supplements effectively minimize the garlic scent, both on your breath and from your body. However, there's a catch. Allicin is the main culprit behind garlic's odor, so don't expect odorless supplements to completely erase the garlic smell. Still, supplements can help you maintain a consistent garlic intake, which is convenient since no preparation is required. When choosing supplements, you have options. You can go for trusted, high-grade brands like Alisur, Kyolic, or Kai, or you can explore more affordable options on platforms like Amazon. If you opt for the latter, make sure the brand follows good manufacturing practices and clearly states the amount of garlic extract per serving on the label. Remember, a lower price doesn't always mean lower quality. In fact, I've personally tried some Amazon supplements that effectively lowered my blood pressure. Typically, these supplements contain between 2 to 5 milligrams of allicin per serving. In comparison, crushed garlic cloves yield about 2.5 to 4.5 milligrams of allicin per gram of fresh weight. Considering that a single garlic clove weighs roughly 2 to 4 grams, you might need to take multiple tablets throughout the day to achieve the same benefits as eating a few cloves of garlic fresh. Can transplant recipients safely use garlic? I understand some of you have had transplants, and others may need immune suppression for various reasons. Garlic does enhance the body's immune function, which might make you wonder if it's safe for you. My advice is to use garlic sparingly. Certain medications that prevent organ rejection and regulate the immune system can interact with garlic. Combining these medications with garlic might alter their effects and cause complications. It's wise to prioritize other treatments and lifestyle adjustments instead of relying heavily on garlic if you need immune suppression. Also, if you're taking antiviral medications, be cautious with garlic as it could amplify their effects. For those managing kidney health, garlic complements a renal diet exceptionally well. Explore my latest video about essential teas that support kidney health, it's linked in the description. If you've eaten raw onions, watch this. Kidney disease may be reversible. Are you aware of the hidden superpowers of onions? If you're curious about how this common kitchen staple can transform your health, stick around. According to the World Health Organization, onions are packed with essential nutrients that can boost your immune system and lower the risk of heart disease. These findings aren't just fascinating, they highlight how incorporating onions into your diet can significantly impact your well-being. Imagine reaping the benefits of a stronger immune system, better heart health, and even improved digestion, all from a simple vegetable that's already in your pantry. But that's not all. Onions offer specific benefits for individuals with kidney disease. Their low potassium content makes them a kidney-friendly vegetable, and they contain antioxidants that can help reduce inflammation and promote kidney health. By adding onions to your diet, you can not only support your general health but also manage and potentially improve conditions related to kidney disease. In this video, we will explain the correct approach to selecting and using onions to maximize their health benefits. So, make sure to watch till the end, because we'll be sharing valuable tips and recipes that could be a game changer for your overall health. Stay tuned, and let's unlock the amazing secrets of onions together. Have you ever wondered how a simple onion could protect you from kidney stones? Onions are not just a kitchen staple, they also boast a remarkable array of health benefits, particularly in reducing the risk of kidney stones. This potent vegetable is rich in quercetin, a flavonoid that can help prevent the formation of kidney stones by binding with oxalate in urine, thus inhibiting its crystallization. Onions are composed of approximately 89% water, 9% carbohydrates, including 4% sugar and 2% dietary fiber, 1% protein. They are an excellent source of vitamins and minerals, particularly vitamin C, vitamin B6, and manganese. Additionally, they contain sulfur compounds and antioxidants such as quercetin, which play a critical role in health maintenance. A comprehensive study conducted by the National Institute of Health in the United States spanned over a decade and involved over 20,000 participants. The research aimed to investigate the correlation between onion consumption and kidney stone incidence. The findings were compelling. Individuals who consumed high quantities of onions had a 40% lower risk of developing kidney stones compared to those who consumed onions less frequently. This long-term study underscores the significant health benefits of regular onion intake, highlighting its role in preventive nutrition. Undoubtedly, onions play a crucial role in supporting kidney function. Several studies have shown that onions can improve kidney function in individuals with chronic kidney disease, CKD. For instance, research has indicated that the anti-inflammatory properties of quercetin found in onions can help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress in the kidneys, leading to better kidney function. These findings highlight the potential of onions as a dietary intervention to support kidney health and prevent further deterioration in those with CKD. Don't stop now, keep going, and I'll reveal more incredible benefits of onions that you may have never heard of before. Anti-diabetic activity. Raw onions are an excellent ally in managing blood sugar levels, especially for individuals with diabetes. A 2013 review in Preventive Nutrition and Food Science underscores the impressive anti-diabetic properties of onions, attributed to their active compounds. Quercetin, a powerful antioxidant found in onions, helps the body respond more effectively to insulin, thereby keeping blood sugar levels in check. When you cut or chew onions, sulfur-containing compounds like cysteine sulfoxides and methionine transform into beneficial substances that boost insulin release and improve glucose management. Additionally, flavonoids such as rutin play a crucial role in controlling blood sugar by enhancing blood lipid profiles and strengthening antioxidant defenses. Health-enhancing testosterone. Onions offer remarkable benefits for men by naturally boosting testosterone production and improving blood circulation throughout the body. This enhanced blood flow translates to increased energy and vitality. The flavonoids in onions are potent allies, combating diseases that hinder blood flow and improving sperm quality. Rich in vitamin B1, onions provide essential energy to sperm cells, while vitamin B2 fights free radicals that can harm sperm health. Additionally, regular consumption of onions can help reduce the risk of prostate enlargement. Support heart health. Raw onions are packed with compounds that offer fantastic benefits for your heart. One standout is quercetin, an antioxidant flavonoid renowned for its ability to lower high blood pressure, a significant risk factor for heart disease. A 2010 study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry demonstrated that quercetin effectively reduces blood pressure in adults with hypertension. Onions also contain sulfur compounds such as thiosulfonates and sapeines, which possess anti-inflammatory properties crucial for combating chronic inflammation, another risk factor for heart disease. Furthermore, organosulfur compounds found in onions contribute to improved heart health by lowering cholesterol levels and enhancing overall vascular function. A 2020 study featured in Frontiers in Nutrition highlighted that these compounds reduce blood vessel stiffness, promoting better arterial health and preventing heart disease. Neuroprotection. Raw onions are rich in compounds crucial for protecting the brain, making them pivotal in the field of nutritional neuroscience. Key among these are quercetin and its derivatives like quercetin 3-glucoside and quercetin 4-glucoside, known for their potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. These properties play a vital role in combating oxidative stress and inflammation, both significant contributors to diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Biochemistry and Nutrition highlighted that quercetin, abundant in onions, can mitigate age-related cognitive decline by shielding neurons and enhancing overall brain function. Additionally, onion A, a sulfur compound found in onions, acts as a safeguard against neurodegenerative disorders by protecting against neuroinflammation and neuronal damage. Furthermore, onions contain cysteine sulfoxides, which support the production of glutathione, a critical antioxidant that defends brain cells from damage. Together, these compounds provide robust support for brain health and serve as a proactive strategy against cognitive decline. Enhancing respiratory health. Raw onions are packed with compounds crucial for supporting respiratory health, particularly quercetin and cysteine sulfoxides. Quercetin, a potent antioxidant, possesses robust anti-inflammatory properties that can alleviate conditions such as asthma and bronchitis by reducing histamine production and allergic reactions. The distinct aroma of onions is attributed to cysteine sulfoxides, which have mucolytic properties. These properties aid in breaking down mucus and clearing airways, offering relief for congestive respiratory conditions. A recent 2023 study published in the Journal of Nutrients highlighted the effectiveness of these compounds in preventing inflammation during respiratory infections. Onions also contain flavonoids like quercetin 3-glucoside and quercetin 4-glucoside, which bolster antioxidant defenses against respiratory pathogens. This multi-layered defense system not only manages symptoms but also supports the immune system in combating respiratory infections. Promoting digestive health. Incorporating onions into your diet offers substantial benefits for your digestive system, thanks to their rich fiber content and bioactive compounds. The fiber in onions acts as a prebiotic, nurturing the growth of beneficial gut bacteria and ensuring smooth digestion. Recent research highlighted in Frontiers in Nutrition in 2021 emphasized the significance of onion A, a sulfur compound found in onions. This compound not only protects against gastrointestinal infections but also strengthens the integrity of the gut lining, promoting overall digestive health. Moreover, onions contain quercetin and its derivatives like quercetin 3-glucoside and quercetin 4-glucoside, which boast potent anti-inflammatory properties. These flavonoids are crucial in reducing gut inflammation and managing conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. Quercetin also supports a balanced gut microbiota, contributing to a healthy digestive ecosystem. Enhancing sleep quality. Onions offer a nutritional boost with natural antioxidants and essential nutrients, including tryptophan, an amino acid crucial for the body's production of melatonin, a hormone essential for sleep regulation. Melatonin plays a pivotal role in easing sleep difficulties and promoting deep, restorative sleep. Consuming onions before bedtime can significantly enhance sleep quality, alleviate insomnia, and reduce stress levels. Additionally, the dietary fiber and vitamin C present in onions contribute to lowering evening stress levels, further supporting improved sleep. Enhancing bone health. Research highlights the significant role of onions in boosting bone health. A 2009 study published in the Journal of Menopause revealed that daily consumption of onions improved bone density in women aged 50 and older. This benefit is attributed to bioactive compounds like quercetin and its derivatives, known for their potent antioxidant properties that reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, crucial for preventing bone deterioration. Onions also contain cysteine sulfoxides and other sulfur compounds that support connective tissue and bone metabolism. Quercetin, specifically, inhibits osteoclastogenesis, the process responsible for bone tissue breakdown, thereby helping to maintain bone density and strength. Additionally, rutin found in onions promotes bone regeneration and decreases the risk of fractures. Promoting cancer prevention. Raw onions are rich in bioactive compounds that hold promise in cancer prevention. These include flavonoids such as quercetin and its derivatives, along with sulfur compounds like cysteine sulfoxides and onion A. A 2019 study published in Phytotherapy Research highlighted the critical role of these flavonoids in inhibiting tumor growth and proliferation. Quercetin, specifically, has been shown to induce apoptosis, programmed cell death, in cancer cells and inhibit angiogenesis, the process by which tumors develop new blood vessels. Onion A, another compound in onions, has demonstrated effectiveness in suppressing ovarian cancer, as revealed by research published in Scientific Reports in 2016. This compound disrupts the tumor microenvironment, preventing cancer cells from proliferating and invading healthy tissues. Moreover, when onions are chopped or chewed, cysteine sulfoxides transform into organosulfur compounds with chemopreventive properties. These compounds assist in detoxifying carcinogens and enhancing antioxidant defenses. Which onion should you choose for better health? The type of onion you select can significantly impact the health benefits you gain, as each variety offers distinct levels of beneficial compounds. Red onions are often considered the healthiest choice due to their rich antioxidant content, including quercetin and anthocyanins, which contribute to their vibrant color. Yellow onions also provide substantial health benefits with their abundance of flavonoids and sulfur compounds, known for their various health-promoting effects. Meanwhile, white onions, though slightly lower in these compounds compared to red and yellow varieties, still offer health benefits and may be easier on digestion for some individuals. When deciding which onions to incorporate into your meals, consider the specific health benefits each type offers. Whether you choose red, yellow, or white onions, adding them to your diet can contribute to overall health and well-being. How much raw onion should you eat? Determining how much raw onion to incorporate into your diet depends on your overall dietary habits and health goals. Typically, consuming about half to 1 raw onion daily can provide health benefits without causing digestive discomfort. It's advisable to integrate onions regularly into your meals rather than consuming large quantities sporadically, as consistent intake offers more sustained health advantages. Common mistakes to avoid when eating raw onions: overconsumption. Eating excessive amounts of raw onions can lead to digestive issues such as bloating, gas, or heartburn. It's important to moderate your intake to avoid these discomforts. Storage tips. To preserve their nutritional value, store onions in a cool, dry place. Avoid storing them in warm or humid conditions, as this can accelerate spoilage and diminish their beneficial compounds. Diverse diet. While onions are nutritious, it's crucial to maintain a balanced diet that includes a variety of fruits and vegetables. This ensures you receive a wide spectrum of nutrients essential for overall well-being. That concludes our discussion for today. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. We value your feedback, so feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Thank you for joining us, and until next time, take care.